GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Yeah, no need to settle for a layup with Porzingis inside at that size. That's an easy jam.
They've worked hard to get this lead. Can't start giving up easy slams all of a sudden.
GA, that's right. And that was easy. Gift wrap for him.
Yeah, we see this all too often. The team gets a huge lead, and then their guard gets let down.
Down low. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors trail by 8. Tipped away. Pass to Curry. Here's Holiday. He's got 6. And here we go. It's Butler. Butler finishing at the other end.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
A floater, and he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 8.
Sharing the ball has always been a strength for Holiday.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. 8-point game. Top of the key. And the Warriors miss again.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Buries it from 3-point range. Holiday's got 9 points.
You've got to be up in Drew Holiday's face at all times because he can be very dangerous on the pull-up jumper.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, the Celtics can beat you in a number of ways. Point guard Drew Holiday said he can play small and big. We have great bench players who come in and change the game at any time and could start on other teams. And we have a hunger. Kevin, they're going to be a problem for a long time.
Agreed. Yeah, they are stacked, DA, for sure. Back to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Horford's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Tatum. Over Butler. And too long on the shot. Warriors trail by 16.
And you watch Jason Tatum. Year to year, he is a model of consistency. Across the board, the numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes.
The Celtics working the ball around now. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, any possession that ends in a shot from that range after good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Post. That 3 off the mark. Austin leading by 16 to the middle. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
That play happens because of the solid pass from Holiday.
And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Warriors ball.
And the Warriors making a change here.
On the court.
Outside Butler. Rebounded by Hauser. Pass to Cornette. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 17-7 run. On the wing, Brown. Outside, White. Pass to Craig. Shot clock at 6. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. Warriors trail by 21. And he finishes nicely on the way. And that's now 6 points for Jimmy Butler.
Butler attacking in close. Such a gifted scorer.
And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous.
The Warriors, 32.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So it's the Celtics now. White, wide open. He fires. No good on the triple. Warriors trailed by 19. Kuminga with it. Picked up by Brown. The Celtics on offense. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
And the rejection by Curry.
Hustle, anticipation, those are keys for Steph Curry on blocks like that.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Back to Hield. Fires from deep. And the Warriors miss again. Celtics leading by 22. Here's Porzingis. He gets it in there.
Porzingis has that kind of touch at 7'3". He can hurt you in there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Diversified scoring in this one for them.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important, team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform at its highest level. Culture comes first.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Jackson Davis. Lays it up off the glass. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops. And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Third team foul.
The Warriors making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Butler with the steal. Curry, that's good.
Curry.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
And he makes that one. 14 points for Porzingis.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
That's a strong finish from Draymond Green. Those are the kind of plays where he likes to flex on.
First personal foul.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Celtics leading by 23. Horford from outside. Draymond Green with the rebound. And it's the Warriors' ball. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
A little show of power from Jimmy Butler up there on the rim.
In the corner, Horford with it. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far. Greg, we've heard some veteran players and coaches say the league is skewing too young.
Well, because of the salary cap, you're often forced to play some younger guys, and they don't quite have a feel for the game yet. So possibly the product suffers, but it also gives you a chance to develop these young players in your system.
Post misses the shot. Here's Holiday. Out to White. Horford has a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Drew Holiday.
Serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
Sam Hauser.
He hits both from the stripe. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
And a deep three from Curry. That's no good. He's 5 of 10 from the field. Here's White. Offline with his 3.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up to the Boston Celtics. Cornette. Banked in off the glass.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Pass to Holiday. The 3. And that one drops. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just